We are going to be looking at memes today. Hey friends, I'm Mike, a late diagnosed autistic adult, and today I'm wearing my happy hoodie. I've got painkillers, I've got caffeine, because I'm not feeling great. I'm going to be looking at memes from my Discord's Feral Memes channel.
I'm in a group, I'm feeling shy. What do I do with my hands? This is so awkward, do I look bored? Now I've forgotten how to stand. Now I am smiling, I shouldn't smile cause this story is sad. I should look pensive, hands on my hips, cause crossing my arms might look bad. Look in their eyes, look in their eyes. Oh no, now I've stared too long. Now I'm not blinking, what was I thinking? I need to blink, oh that was wrong. I'm being normal, getting involved, and nobody laughed at my joke. I bet they don't like me, why they invite me? I'm going back home.
Yes, this is exactly right. I just think, like, what do I do with my hands? It's like, I'm here. My body is a vehicle for moving my brain from place to place. I'm here. What do I do with these? What do I do with these big things? I've got massive hands for playing octaves on a piano. But honestly, what do I do with them? They're in the way. They're in between the flappy fleshy bits. What do we do with them?
Everyone, I thought I'd let you know right up the top that I'm on the autism spectrum. And I tell you that for one reason, to brag. When I found out, I was like, oh my God, everyone is gonna be so surprised. I have autism. Who knew? And the answer is everyone. Everyone knew. There were only two people that were completely shocked, and that was my parents.
Yeah, I knew
They
it.
couldn't believe it. I went in and I told my dad, and I was like, Dad, I'm on the spectrum. And he was like, no way, you're completely normal, as he played with his model train set. And I went in and I told my mum, I was like, Mum, this is important, you gotta look me in the eyes. And she said no, and then I was like, wait a minute. Oh my God, wait a minute. We've all got it.
I mean, honestly, like, my dad had a model train set as well. He was very much into his model trains. When I told my dad, his first response was, oh, that probably means I'm autistic then. When you say something to your therapist and they firmly reply with, I did not need to know that. They're in the wrong occupation if they can't handle a little bit of TMI.
Right, let me just look at the questions here. So number one, do you have trouble wearing socks? Nope, I wear socks just fine. Okay, fantastic.
Bambi
Can I
socks.
jump in for just a sec? Huh? Oh, okay. Hey, hun, how about you tell me about socks? I already... Go ahead. Huh. Okay, well, I prefer shorter ones because the longer ones kind of strangle my ankle and I don't like the feeling. And they leave marks when I take them off, and that can kind of be itchy. But if I do wear the longer ones, which I will if I have like high top shoes, because otherwise the high top shoes will scratch my ankle. So if I do wear the longer ones, I'll fold the top part in and down. Yes. So then it's like least strangly. It's like the lowest part of my ankle where it's like small. And then it like, strangles.
Exactly.
Although some socks are too tight regardless what I do. I mostly just throw those ones out. So then when I'm just, okay,
we see. She's been caught. It's a trap.
Huh. Maybe I should ask the questions.
That's fair. It's a trap. This is a good one. Autistic people turning 18. Just fading from reality like that photograph from Back to the Future. Because as we all know, autism doesn't exist when you reach 18. On your 18th birthday, all of your autism goes away and you don't have it anymore. There we go. Sarcasm.
You've heard of girl dinner. Get ready for autism fridge. Always remember, everybody, fed is best, even if you exclusively eat chicken nuggets.
This is not healthy, even if they're vegan chicken nuggets. But honestly, I understand how they feel because, yeah, I do that too. When there's something that I really, really like, I'll just get all of them. I'm kind of going through a phase at the minute, which is lasting about 2 years, of the vegan Baby Bells. I really, really like them. This is what happens when I get one packet. Just one packet. There's a badge here saying, bad at flirting, please be blunt. I made a video back in February where I really didn't catch the signals from somebody that was flirting with me, quite obviously. So even I think if somebody is being blunt, it's not going to work. Plus, I'm not sure about putting this on a badge, to be honest. Might put people off, I don't know. Got a playing card that's the chicken of executive function. Creature, it's a creature, obviously. And dispel malaise, you are granted executive function for 1 turn. You have been visited by the chicken of executive function. Stop scrolling and do one thing that you've been putting off. Remember to hydrate, everybody. It's your hydration reminder. This was $529 in groceries. How are we supposed to live like this? It's a Nintendo Switch with Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. I've got a Tears of the Kingdom Nintendo Switch. And we were playing Endless Ocean on it on last Tuesday's live stream, which is really good. So go check that out if you haven't already.
And there we go, guys. It's time for me to get in bed. This has been fun.
ADHD is after an exhausting day of doing laundry and going outside to get groceries in the same day. This is like all of your spoons has been done. You've got a big household clean and you've been outside. That's it. That's your day over. Now you have to long rest. My love language is being total weirdos together. That's exactly right. They're parallel playing as alien brides, I think, is what they're doing. That looks like a good time. I can't even imagine the self-control required to work at a bubble wrap factory. Yesterday, for the early patrons and supporters of the channel, I posted out the badges, and there wasn't any bubble wrap left to post them with. Sorry.
Babe, we got a big problem.
Oh, I like these guys. This is ADHD Love, I think. They're brilliant. Their channel's fantastic. They post mostly shorts on social media.
Babe, we got a big problem.
Has somebody died?
Well, our new book's #1 in the Amazon charts, but it's in autism, not ADHD.
Well, that's okay. You wrote it as well.
What do you mean?
Nothing?
They've got a new book out, which we've got to get in for Tea and Tales, our book club on this channel. That's quite funny, because we do sort of attract each other. It's a thing. Like, neurodiverse people do tend to. I have my suspicions about Nina, I'll be honest. Neurotypical people mock autistics for having strange rituals, but will also tell you things like it's rude to wear a hat or sunglasses indoors. What's wrong with controlling the amount of light that's coming in to our eyes through things like sunglasses indoors? If it's good enough for people like Casey and Neistat, it's good enough for us as well, I think. Plus he's an ADHD, so. Autistics can't lie. You know what? I'm in favour of letting the world believe that. I, for one, am always 100% honest, and you should trust everything that I tell you. If you've got a reputation for truthfulness, it's a thing. I am an adult with adult money who purchases adult things. There's a big, it's quite a large plushy cow. It's probably about twice as big as my plushy cat. It's just like Sabre. Hey Sabes, look. Do you have any children? Yes, I have one that's just under 2. I know how many one is. Okay. Apparently, staying to yourself and not bothering people bothers people. Yes, it does. Stages of autism realization. I have social anxiety. I have sensory issues. I have ADHD. I kind of relate to autistic people. Maybe I am kind of spectrumy. Oh my God, I think I have autism for real. I feel like I'm faking it. It's the imposter syndrome kicking in. Just trying to convince myself it's autism. Don't want to appropriate the term. Don't want to take a space that's not meant for me. Oh my God, I'm autistic AF. I'm autistic AF. Uh-oh. Hello, I'm an autism mom, and here is a video of my child stimming. Wow, thanks for spreading awareness. Hi, I'm autistic, and here's a video of me stimming. Quit romanticising a disability, you faking attention seeker. This is kind of true. It's almost like autism ends when you're 18, and for some reason, you know, autism parents are the ones that suffer. There are videos on the internet where people are showing their autistic traits. I've certainly done that before as well. In last week's video, I included a section where I was showing some stimming behaviours. You do get comments like that. You do get people saying, oh, you're romanticising autism. It's very bizarre. When someone touches me and I wasn't prepared for physical contact. Ugh, poor snail. I sometimes forget I'm autistic until I leave the house. Yeah. Tony Atwood has something to say about this. He says in his book, The Complete Guide to Asperger's Syndrome, when someone is alone, relaxed and enjoying a special interest, the characteristics of Asperger's syndrome do not cause clinically significant impairment in social, occupational or other important areas of functioning. I thought that was quite interesting from his book, The Complete Guide to Asperger's Syndrome. Obviously, Asperger's syndrome itself as a term is kind of outdated, but we're still good. It still makes sense.
That's how you communicate, isn't it? By citing example, by metaphor.
Yeah, this is a good episode, actually. And where do you see yourself in 5 years? Me. Garlic bread expert. garlic bread expert. We don't get to choose our special interests, but we can have quite an unusual intensity in how much we derive pleasure and enjoyment from things. 10 days ago, I asked some of you about your special interests, notably trains versus stationary. And trains features quite highly, actually, with hundreds of votes here for trains. Where autists go, trains are almost certainly going to follow rail infrastructure. We even have rail infrastructure on our Minecraft community server. Humour is a super healthy coping mechanism for the stresses of life, I think. Which is why we have a memes video today, and I'm not feeling very well. Hopefully it's not come across too much, but I'll see you all in the next video where I will be feeling better, I promise, and we'll get into some topic in a bit more detail. From Hydra and I, say hi Hydra. Bye.